Yeah, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Hot T. I'm in here with the legend JT Money, the bitch houser. You know what I'm saying? He vibing with me today on Deeper Than Rap. You already know we finna go in and get to know the man a little bit better. And welcome to the show, Jay.
Thank you for having me, brother.
You know, my boy.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? We in Duval County right now.
Give me that.
But I wanted to ask you a couple questions, you know what I'm saying, about your life. Let the people really know what's going on with Jay, you know what I'm saying, behind the music a little bit.
For sure.
So what was it like? What was the childhood like growing up in Dade?
Well, I had a regular childhood, it was fun, you know what I'm saying? Until money got involved. And we started wanting money, and it's all about a person's ambition, drive, and determination to get what they wanted, I was one of them ambitious ones, I was going at it. But besides that, everything was good. It was good.
All right, what was your first influence when it comes to hip hop? Like what caught your attention that made you say that's what I want to do?
Well, I was a fan of the music, and I used to listen to like when we was coming up, we seen cats like Two Live and, the Shout Out Dudes, the Dogs, I was seeing all that, there's a lot of other names, but when I was listening to what was on the world stage, before I got in the game, I felt like they wasn't representing us. Like the dudes I know.
I mean, us is the South,
the hood, the hood, the people that I grew up watching, my real influences. It was like, nah, dudes I see, they not like that.
Yeah.
They wasn't like that. They was like what I was putting on records when we started doing Low Life Poisonous Mentality. Actually, Poisonous Mentality was like, hold up, y'all like this? Let me give y'all this. But it's certain cats like, for me, let me tell you how I see the game. I be telling cats, it was Scarface and Cube, and it was JT Money.
Yeah.
And I say that.
Yeah,
and then, we always had our shows and our UGKs and our other, our Ball and G's, but all of them, they heard me too.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. But it's all good, it's all love. But
how'd you catch your first break? I read that Luke discovered you at a talent show.
Well, it wasn't actually Luke. It was Mr. Mix from Two Live Crew, the DJ. He was the producer. He produced all the tracks for Two Live, all that LaJuan, Anchor. He did all that music.
Yeah.
And he did that first Two Low Like Mothers album, Two Low Like Mothers with me and Deb. We was at Big Daddy's 8600, too young to be in the club, but we are in that.
So y'all in there.
Yeah. And the contest, that was our money every week. Every week we go win them little $300 or $500.
Yeah.
You get your 150, I give my 150. You get your 250, I give my 250. And the dude saw us and was like, "Hey man, y'all want to make a record?" I'm like, I'll make a record. Rap was the furthest thing in my mind. It was really a habit for not a habit, but a hobby. We just did that around the school. Beating on the table.
Yeah.
In our school, all the New York cats, they just thought they were something special.
Yeah.
Me, I gotta represent them Miami, that Florida, but I was like, shit, y'all niggas ain't harder than us.
Yeah, exactly.
And here I go, but that was then,
So how did the up north rappers embrace y'all when y'all came in?
It was love. All right, picture at first how their attitude be. They be down south, they with that booty shape. They with that. But see, Deb and George, they from New York.
Yeah.
They're my partners, them was my dogs. So, all the latest mixtapes that came out, I got them with them. We was listening to that music. So we had a New York cat and a Miami cat representing the Southern gang. 'Cause they hadn't been around me so many years. They know what we was doing. They knew about the trues and vows. They knew about that boom. They knew about crust seats and rag tops back then, grills on the front. They knew about that.
So you joined the group, the Poison Clan.
Well, me and Deb started it. We say, well, that's what we're gonna do. Yep.
So talk how crazy were those Poison Clan days? Y'all basically had the South on smash. Yeah. And what was the day-to-day life like? And y'all was in Miami, so I can imagine.
Yeah, well, especially being young with no real guidance, it was just about getting that money and messing with them babies.
Yeah.
Every day was a new baby, but And you know, I tell cats today, like back then, I wish I would have ran it as a business. See, I ran it in the ground. I ran because I was just living a life. Like, oh shit, I'm doing this. I get paid. I can make a record, and then they gonna pay me to perform. I wasn't even worried about royalties yet. I didn't even know nothing about that yet. All that money we was missing. But you know, but I was still making more than I was making out there when I was on the street. Grabbing, taking them chances, you know.
So basically, what kind of bad deals? I hear a lot of the rappers, you know, who started earlier, they're getting smart now.
Right.
But a lot of the earlier rappers, they'll talk about the deals, the shady deals that they encountered. You know, and had to go through, and still going through this day.
That was basically the music industry, you know. They took everything from a lot of artists, you know. I didn't know what I was getting into. I was just like, matter of fact, I was too young to sign my contract. My mama had to co-sign it. So she was like, she wanted real like, don't worry about that, just sign it for me, because I want to make these records, you know. And then I'm getting money, you know. And you know, if I'm only gonna get 10%, give me my whole 10%. Then if you're gonna run off with 90, then give me my 10. Don't give me 10 and then try to take 10 from me. God damn, nigga. Excuse me, y'all. But
Well, I think the first big hit was when Shake What Your Mama Gave You came out. You know, that took y'all to another level.
See, and that was after Dev and I had no split. You know, they did Home Team. Pick It Up, and I did Poison Mentality, Shake What Your Mama Gave You. I Hate Hoes, I Want Action, all that stuff. But Shake was a special record. Like, there go another one of my observations. Like, all right, if you remember Who that was like the biggest record, but I worked the longest off of Shake. Like, Shake What Your Mama Gave You carried me down all the way to Who That. Who That came that year and left that year. Then it was time for High Low, then it was time for something else. Like, but by that time I hadn't got into that system. You know, they promoting that year, and then when they through with it, they through with it. Like, but see, and it's funny, that same album, The Pimpin' on Wax, it had whole problems. The label ain't know nothing about whole problems. They don't even know that was a hit
they weren't ready for that.
Right, they weren't ready for it. That's the reason they booked me today. These people, the fans, appreciate y'all, love y'all. They was the ones who were like, boy, Jay, this the record. You know what I'm saying? And you know, thank God for it every day, baby.
Getting to that, I think that was like 99 when Pimpin' on Rex dropped. What made you separate yourself from the Poison Clan? Felt like it was time for you to do your own thing?
Yeah, just that it was time, you know, as we was going through the different phases, you know, Low Life, Mentality, Reptile Behavior, Zooism, which we did at another spot. Cats, you know, prides and egos getting away. Like me, I ain't never even really tried to go solo. I tried to blow up Poison Clan, and then I was plotting a Jay-Z money. All my other little homeboys, and y'all know this to be a fact, they was getting funny, like, damn, okay, well shit, let me go over here and do this. The buddy them was offering me a deal over there. I'm like, well, let me go get this money. And there we go.
Rest of history.
Yeah, it was just time. I think it was just time, you know.
Pimpin' on Wax kind of hit the scene real hard. It was the first of its kind as an album just for you. I mean, you brought it all the way real on that one. Talking just from the rooter to the tooter, from pimping, everyday struggle, you know what I'm saying?
I told you, I said, boy, y'all ain't heard pimping till y'all heard Pimpin' on Wax. That's what I told her. And then after that, everybody was big pimping and everything else pimping. You know what I'm saying? But whatever though.
That's when it came. And back to Whole Problems, like I said, they went, that was the main record, you know, I think everybody could feel that.
I got cats this age to, just say 8 to 80, talking about that record. And I'm like,
because it's still relevant to the day.
I run into cats 50, 60, 70 years old, like, well, Jay, you did that. I'm like, you listen to that?
Exactly.
Like, you listen to that? They're like, well, shit, that's my jam. I'm like, nigga 70 years old, man, telling me he like, oh, and I got cats 18, 19, 15.
Well, let it go. Hey.
Wow.
So what was your favorite record on Pimpin' on Wax, personally? If you could bump one, if you only could bump one before you out of here, what you put on?
Well, I mean, I would say Whole Problems because like that was one of my like every album in certain records. I don't care who like it, but I like the record. But Whole Problem and Kite to the Boys.
Yeah, that's my
was
personal
like
favorite.
my songs because they was dear to me.
Yeah.
The other stuff, you know, it was creative.
Yeah.
The other one,
You
those
can
records
feel
was
the realness.
expression.
Yeah, you
Right.
feel the realness.
Really. It was more expression versus creation.
I know you had some run-in with the law, speaking of Kite to the Boys, and was that inspired when you was on lockdown?
Yeah, definitely. That was real letters. I actually sent that letter to Uzi.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, and you know, if you listen to B House, that Mama Dear's record, I sent that to my mama.
Yeah.
And if you listen to Blood, Sweat, and Years with Father to Son, I sent that to my son.
Yeah.
I'm writing letters, but they was just rhymes.
Yeah.
I'm in there I'm doing push-ups when we lock down, I'm writing. You know what I'm saying? Playing spades, doing push-ups, and I'm writing.
Yeah, we actually finna get ready to shoot that video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That boy, I can't
We're
wait.
finna do it real big. You know, I feel honored to have the privilege to do that, being that's one of my favorite
My
records.
brother.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're gonna put it down.
Every day.
You know.
Deeper than rap player.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. But I would have to say, who's your favorite rapper of all time?
I mean, I love Pac still to this day,
Yeah.
you know. But then in the end, you know, it was a lot of cats. All right, for me, my list be going like cats I used to, like, I really listened to, like, anytime they would drop. You know, you would have had the Cube, the Scarface, the Big Daddy Kane, the Rakim, the Cool G Rap, you know, I even like Chuck D, because he was talking that black, you know, and I was like, damn. You know, and you know, there's a cat like Professor Griff who told me, back when we was doing, he was like, Jay, you gotta think about it. You making records. The word record, record. You recording history. He said when a cat listen to your record 20 years later, they know what y'all was doing back then. I was like, damn.
So that's
Damn.
Time capsule.
Deeper than rap.
Caught up. Dirty game. Nigga gotta deal with it though. You know? Shit ain't easy out there on them streets, boy. You know? Y'all niggas watch y'all ass, boy. Hold it down. For sure.
They got me down, but it ain't no thing. When they hit the streets, got lemon nuts hang. Got a nigga cased up with so much gas. And everybody going through the same old thing. They got me down, but it ain't no thing. When they hit the streets, got lemon nuts hang. Got a nigga cased up with so much gas. And everybody going through the same old thing. What up, dawg? Hope you chillin' cause I ain't. I wish I could be out with the boys, but I can't. I really don't know what kind of time a nigga facing. Can't get a bond cause I ain't cooperating. So I'ma scrap down, they gon' take me for a ride. Just look out for my shit while a nigga on the inside. Been here before, so it really ain't shit. Just let me know what's going on and shoot your boy some flicks. Probably give you a buzz when I think you got this letter. Shit is at its worst and it can only get better. I be hollering at my lawyer, he trying to work something. But I ain't copping out the shit cause they ain't got nothing. Just maintaining here, waiting for